if you ask me currently what I'm working on, it is indeed mainly this thing that has come to be known as active matter. But actually, I view myself as a general physicist working on condensed matter and statistical mechanics in a broad sense. And that field is interested, as you guys know, and hopefully many of your listeners and viewers will know, is about the collective properties of matter. The interest is not so much in what one particular particle in the system does, as in how matter in the large behaves. And I mean, we all know, even from pretty ordinary experience, that matter in the large does very surprising things. You change something like temperature in a continuous way, the system does something in an abrupt way. Below a certain temperature, it's a solid. Above a certain temperature, it's a liquid, or whatever it is, right? So the way matter organizes itself in the large is my general interest, I would say. And then you can talk about different kinds of matter, and then in some of those systems, the interest is in the mechanical properties, some others in the electrical properties, and so forth, overall in the field of condensed matter physics. But I have been generally interested in systems in which quantum mechanics doesn't play an important role. So you can describe things using classical statistical physics. And in that area, I have increasingly been interested not in systems that are held in a state of fixed energy or fixed temperature, but rather systems which are driven, that is to say, not systems with a fixed budget of energy, but systems with a fixed throughput of energy. So this could be a fluid that you're shearing, or a collection of particles that's perpetually settling, turning gravitational potential energy into kinetic energy, which it dissipates, or a collection of particles which has an internal energy conversion mechanism, like living things, and which take up energy either from a fuel tank or from the surroundings and turns them into work. So this last class of systems far from thermal equilibrium, is best exemplified by living matter. And physicists have found minimal, reduced descriptions in which you don't worry too much about the detailed machinery that does the conversion, but instead you say you've got a collection of particles, and the system is driven at the scale of the component particles. Each of them either is in contact with the nutrient bath just around it, or is powered, has a battery or a fuel tank on board and does something. And so rather than answer questions that are specific to biology, we say, if you've got matter of this type, what are the possible things it can do? We call that system active matter.